Today, we're looking at the Reserve collection from Invokeys, a premium lineup manufactured by Bison that draws inspiration from tea and botanicals. The collection features 3 distinct switches: the Matcha Reserve Linear, Hojicha Reserve Tactile, and Pea Flower Reserve Clicky. First up is the Matcha Reserve. This linear offering lives up to its ceremonial grade inspiration. With a 53-gram actuation force and 60-gram bottom out, it hits that sweet spot that many typists will appreciate since it's heavier than just over half of all switches out there. Its 3.3mm travel distance paired alongside its 21mm single-stage spring keeps things feeling bouncy and responsive. Here's how they sound. Next, we have the Hojicha Reserve, bringing tactility to the collection with what is in theory a fairly large tactile bump. What I mean by in theory is that these Hojichas come with notably thicker factory lubing than most switches, which I find mutes the tactile bump a bit. The Hojichas also feature the same 60-gram bottom out force as the Matchas. Basically, they're also medium weight. Plus, with a 3.6mm travel distance, you get just a bit more room to enjoy that tactile feedback. Here's the sound test. Completing the Reserve collection are the Pea Flower Clicky switches. Also featuring a 60-gram bottom out force, these are a welcome addition to the Clicky niche, which could always do with more variety. The 3.9mm travel distance is the longest of the bunch, giving you the full experience of its crisp click. One thing to note is that the current batch uses 15mm springs instead of the originally intended 21mm springs, but I believe in future batches they will go back to using the 21mm spring like the Matcha and Hojicha Reserves. Take a listen to how they sound. Now, I'll throw up a quick comparison chart of these switches for reference, so you can see all the specs yourself. What makes the Reserve collection special is that while each switch has its own personality, they share some key traits. They all come generously factory lubed and feature a relatively mild, pleasant sound signature. They also all share that medium 60-gram bottom out force, which puts them right in that sweet spot where they're substantial without being fatiguing. Lastly, these all come in at 50 cents per switch, so make sure you pick them up at Milktooth where you get free shipping on orders over $49. But if you're interested in other super smooth switches, make sure to watch this video here, where we take a look at 5 selected favorites of this year. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.